Don't ever do that. If it's a housebreaking problem, if it's a housebreaking problem, it's usually a timing problem. You're free feeding your dog, so how do you know when he ate? So how do you know when he poops? If you've got those little dogs that poop all over your house, it's because you leave a bucket full of food out for him all day long instead of walking him, resting him, and feeding him twice a day. Now you can set a timer and know when your dog's going to poop because you know when he ate. That's going to save you from going outside 500 times a day for no reason. Because we have lives, some of us, I know Sean might not, but some of us have lives that we have things to do. And it's not standing out in the yard with the dog hoping it takes a crap. We're going to know when it has to go. You're going to housebreak your dog in no time by changing just 4 things. And that's what we've been discussing. By changing the leadership, the walks, the rules, and the good nutrition, you're going to have the best dog in the world. That little thing on somebody's lap looks like a good dog. He yawned, he kissed her. But I bet if somebody comes knocking at the door, he goes ballistic. I bet sometimes you can't even some other person couldn't pick him up without him going, ah, 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 ah. Now, not that this dog in particular is like that, but there's a lot of dogs out there like that, and you know who they are. We can change that, and you can change that just by changing 4 things.
Okay, we're actually going to get to the people with their hands raised in a moment. We're just going to take Davinia from Singapore, Puppy Love, and let us know how we can help you.
Hey, Ma, you know that last week you suggested thunder rain thing. I done that to my dog last week. He's scared of thunder and rain. I done what you told me. It works. Miraculously, it works. It works.
All right, we're having a hard time hearing you, Davinia.
I said, remember last week you taught me to do something when they're scared of rain. I've done it. It works.
Good.
Okay.
Very good.
We know it works because we've done it for a long time, but it's getting the people to understand how to do it. It's changing the people's lives. All the dogs get it, you guys. Look at them. They're all dogs. Don't look at them as breeds. Look at them as dogs. They're just dogs. Once you treat them like a dog and meet their 4 needs, then you can treat them like anything you want to. Then you can dress them up in diapers, put lipstick on them, have them go water skiing with you. It doesn't matter because they're stable. They're well behaved, not well trained.
All right. We wanted to talk with the XOXO, the lady with the chihuahua on her lap.
That would be Janelle.
I'm sorry, Janelle. Janelle, you're next.
Janelle, are you there?
There, I'm sorry. I have 2 dogs and 2 cats, and I feed them twice a day, all of them. And my Chihuahua likes my cat's foods, and my cats like my Chihuahua's food. What can I do about that?
Well, number one, they're 2 different species, so you really got to be careful what each one are eating. You know, it might be too much protein in dog food for a cat. I have no idea. I don't do cats. But the dog shouldn't be eating cat food, and then when you get into the specifics of it, like the brand name, you know, the dogs aren't that dumb. If you're feeding them something that really isn't a good food, they're trying to tell you something. I don't know what brand you feed. We don't like to get into the whole nutrition aspect just yet. That'll come near the end of our shows. But, you know, buy the best food you can buy that doesn't contain corn, wheat, soy. Write that down. Corn, wheat, soy, byproducts, BHT, and BHA. Now, we're going to type that for you. All you got to do is go find a brand of dog food and cat food that doesn't have any of that in it. Now, I don't know about the cat food, so at least the dog food. But while you're feeding the dogs, you can bite the cat if it comes over towards the dog's food. You can bite the dog if the dog goes over towards the cat's food. Now you're telling them, no, go eat your own out of your own dishes. You can set rules just like that. It's just like if you had multiple dogs, which we do, and there's always a fast eater. The fastest one, boy, I'm going to eat this, and then he runs over to the weakest ones to get his food too. Now you got a fat dog, and you got a skinny dog, because you don't know how much nutrition your dog is getting. There's guidelines on all bags of food for that reason. You got to follow them or they're not going to get the nutrition. However, there's a way around that. You put them on the new vet supplement, you can undercut their feeding, and they'll be just fine. But it's usually teaching the dogs that you can't do it. That's a rule. And you haven't taught your dogs they can't eat cat food and your cat they can't eat dog food. Just if you don't like it, bite it, add the little sound, and walk away.
Okay, I have something I just wanted to add to that. The reason we avoid those things, and this is all in our book also, if somebody can type in the NJ Dog Whisperer, where you can actually access the link for our book. First of all, the main reason that we avoid corn and wheat and soy, those three, they're the three top allergens, and particularly wheat. Wheat and corn can also cause aggression. Mark and I don't do dogs that are good dogs. No one ever calls us and says, I got the best dog in the world. Why would you be calling us if it doesn't have issues? So we believe as behaviorists that the food that you feed your dogs and your animals will affect their behavior. If anybody ever saw that show Super Size Me, where the guy ate at McDonald's or one of the fast food places for a month, the guy almost died from it. So if you give your dogs good nutrition with no corn, no wheat, no soy, and then also avoid BHA, BHT, which are chemical preservatives that are added to keep your dog food forever, like so Walmart can buy like 2 million pounds of it and distribute it all over. And then if you avoid byproducts, because you don't know what a byproduct is. But then again, once you've decided and you've got good nutrition and you put your dogs on a good supplement, like the one we use is newvet.com, I put the link on there, then at least you know that it's not a nutritional problem and it can be behavioral. So if you have any other questions, it'd be great for you to pick up a copy of our book. The next one is going to be Chaim in Israel. Chaim, welcome.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you. I have a dog, and he felt in love with my cat, and he doesn't bark, and always say meow meow. What I can do with this dog? I'm not joking, really. I'm not joking, people. Really, I have a dog, and he felt in love with my cat. Thank you. I hope.
And they
I'm
call
not joking.
it puppy love.
I'm not joking.
Okay. I would, you almost have to barbecue the cat and keep the dog. I don't know what to tell you about the cat. But thanks
Can
for
I
calling.
get the ribs?
Yes. Smoke. All right, let's get to people were talking. I've been reading some of this, and you're talking about counter surfers and moving your bowls up there and putting a dog in the other room so the cat can eat. And all I'm trying to say is look at what your dogs have done to your lives. Now you're doing things around the dog's life. Instead of saying, this bowl is mine, I can leave it down here and you're not going to touch it, you're putting it up in the microwave. You're putting it out on the washer and dryer. You're going out of your way. We want to give you your lives back. The dogs will fit into your lives. That's what we teach. We change people's lives. That's what a dog whisperer is.